What's up, family? What's up, family? We're back. Another shift, another graveyard shift. I hope you clocked in and ready to work. This was pretty interesting, guys. We're still in Dallas. But these are two cemeteries kind of connected. So you have the Emmanuel Cemetery, but then you have a memorial in a cemetery called the Friedman Cemetery. So what's interesting about the Friedman Cemetery is that back in the 1800s, it was really one of the first cemeteries for black people in Dallas. So a group of freed slaves actually bought a plot of land for $25 back then, and that land included this cemetery, and this is where all of the black people during that time were buried. So fast forward to the 1940s, Dallas decides to build its first ever freeway, but they decide to put the freeway dead smack on top of this Friedman Cemetery. So literally the news articles were saying that they just plowed over graves. They broke tombstones and just took those stones and just used them to pave the ground around the freeway and fill holes in the ground. They totally just desecrated this black burial ground. So now they have erected a memorial for it. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then we can go into the connecting cemetery and do a spirit box session and see what we come up with. All right, graveyard shifters, locked and loaded. All right, y'all, here we are at the Friedman Cemetery and Memorial in Dallas. This guy here is called the Centennial Symbolic Guardian, the protecting site from disrespect or harm. His attire is based on benign culture of West Africa. So he's supposed to protect the spirit of all of the people that were buried here. And then you have her. It's like her eyes are piercing. She's called the prophetess, symbolic of an African oral historian keeping the knowledge and memory of her ancestors alive. Wow. And then you have the struggling soul, symbolic of the enslaved Africans' resistance to slavery and their constant struggle for freedom. Watery background represents the Atlantic Middle Passage, unique to the American slave trade. I know that sounded like I couldn't read, y'all, but that was just an oddly placed comma for a new sentence. Okay, look at this one. The violated soul, symbolic of the violation of African women and the degrading nature of slavery. Covered faces represents the loss of personal identity experienced by the enslaved persons. So these are all the statues that watch over this Friedman Memorial. Wow, this is interesting. I've never ever been here. Didn't even know this place was here in Dallas. This is entitled Dream of Freedom, symbolic of a newly emancipated couple contemplating the death and suffering of their ancestors. Says here, Here in this solemn place, our dead stir from the ancient chains, rattle, dusty memories, then resettle as stories unfold. Deeds of gallantry, bold are whispered, one with the pleas of freedom. They say that literally over 5,000 unmarked graves lie in this field alone. And this is what this whole memorial is about. Remember how I told you they built a freeway on top of this burial ground? Well, yeah, in this plot alone, they say 5,000 unmarked graves are over here. So I know I'm stepping on some. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Look. Unmarked graves, approximately 5,000 unmarked graves in this area based on archaeological reports. Not a tombstone in sight. To all of those that are here and buried here, just know that the city of Dallas and Dalen and the graveyard shift showing our respects. It's well manicured and it's taken care of. And just know I apologize on behalf of the city for the bullshit of putting the damn freeway 75 right on top of y'all, man. And a damn Walmart. All right, y'all. Right next door to the Friedman Cemetery is the Emmanuel Cemetery. It seems like their headstones are still here. So this must be a newer cemetery. But I think it'd be kind of cool to do a spirit box session over here. I wanted to do one at the Friedman Cemetery with the unmarked graves, but it's right there by the freeway and the exit ramp. And I just feel like that would have just been OD, trying to hear through all of that. And y'all would have been getting just as aggravated as I was, or I would. But this is kind of cool. This is actually really beautiful. It's in the middle of Dallas. Like, you got like malls around and high-rise buildings. But this cemetery seems actually well kept and groomed and manicured. The headstones are clean and manicured. Yeah. This place is cool. It's a lot of large headstones. Isn't it interesting just to see like the different structures of like all the tombs and headstones from all the different graveyards and cemeteries that we go to? Like, you start to see the difference, and every place is always a new story. This is kind of cool. I like the fallness of this. This is the whole Sanger family, all the way back from the 1800s. I'm starting to like the idea of like having family plots. Oh yeah, I think we got some cool places to do a spirit box session at the Emmanuel Cemetery. Sarah Solomon, born in Hamburg, Germany in 1803 and died in Dallas, Texas in 1887. Peace to her ashes. Wow. A devoted husband, a fond father, just an upright man. May his soul rest in peace. Man, I don't know what I would want on my headstone, man, but I want something cool. I be feeling like a lot of people just be having rest in peace, rest in peace. I want y'all to put hold it down, put hold it down on mine. He held it down. I want Dalen Spratt, the most handsome ghost brother. And we don't care about the paranormal poppy. I want all of that on my headstone. Dalen, the most handsome ghost brother. We don't care about the paranormal poppy. No, I'm just playing. This is cool. This is cool. I'm gonna find a really cool place to do a spirit box session. I really like this cemetery. It seems a little crowded, but with family plots. I hope that Dallas doesn't get too congested to where, you know, in another 100 years, they throw away all of this land and turn it into high rises and put a Target over here. All right, y'all, let's find a place to do a spirit box session. This is cool. Anytime I see like these mausoleums with like chains on them, I always get nervous. I'm like, man, what y'all trying to keep out? Not necessarily, I know, you know, keep people from breaking in, but ooh, that door is open. The glass door is open. Ooh, y'all wanna look in there? She was born in 1876. Ooh, that's their whole family in there. It's about how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I swear I just thought I heard somebody walk up behind me. It's like 8 people in there. Let me see if I can get the camera here so y'all can see. Look at that. Wow. We just paying our respects. That's beautiful in there, y'all. Wow. All right. What's going on? What's going on, graveyard shifters? We're here. Bro, so many airplanes in Dallas. Golly. But I feel like this is a cool spot to do a spirit box session. Seems peaceful. All right, so before we get started, any spirits that are here, just know that my name is Dalen, and I'm friendly, I'm peaceful, I mean no harm or disrespect. I come to pay my respects. So if anybody would like to just have a conversation with me, I'm totally here, and I'm willing to talk, and I would love to hear what you have to say. Let's get started, guys. Is there anyone out here that wants to talk to me? I might. Damaged? I'm not gonna damage anything, I promise. I love your dad. Can you tell me the name of someone that's here? My name is Dalen. What's your name? Is it? Yes, my name is Dalen. What's your name? Have you been here for a very long time? Might be. Most of us. How long have you been here? Do you have any regrets? What's the one thing you regret the most? Sleep. If you could give me and my co-workers here any bit of advice, what would that be? I'm about to go back and listen to this. If you could tell us anything, any advice to make life easier before you pass on, what would that be? Switch on. Switch on. Did somebody just walk around me? Are you watching me? They're with you. Satan. Are you trying to scare me? Haunted? Yep. Look like it. Man. Why would you want to make me afraid? Do you not feel like talking right now? Most of us. Is this just a place for people to relax and rest? Can you tell me the number I'm holding up on my finger? 3. I know y'all heard 3. Okay, so you're paying attention. Did you love the life that you lived? This is one. Do you miss living? Yes. But is it not fun on the other side? Like, what do you do on your day-to-day in the afterlife? Darkness? Watching? Are you by yourself? Are you able to look after the people you left behind? I do. So what keeps a spirit here and what makes them cross over? You know. Does everybody have the option to stay here once they pass away? No. Oh, wow. So who gives you that option? You? Hell? So how long can you stay when you do pass away? Haunted? Uh-oh. Here comes a car pulling up. Here comes a car pulling up. They creeping around. And I know I'm looking mighty suspicious. Do a lot of cars come driving through here? Grandma. Who's grandma?
In there. Not.
Can you tell me your name? My name is Dalen. Hi. Don't. Are you upset that I'm here talking to you? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a session. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Do you mind if I leave now? We're what?
Alan.
Alan?
What's different?
Man? All right, guys. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak to me. Jack? Everything. All right. Well, thank you so much. Hey, man. Every shift we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna be that talkative all the time. But we got a couple of responses. A couple of interesting responses. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. Till the next time.